Experiencing mental health problems can feel scary and isolating. It can feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and like no one really understands. There have been times when I've felt like I'd lost all hope, but then one person changed my life, and what had felt like the end was really just the beginning. The first time I met my clinician, they talked to me in a way that made me feel like they were a friend. They showed real empathy and compassion. I felt a real connection, and that they were genuinely interested to learn about me, to understand my challenges and the different aspects of my life. I hadn't felt that before. Being listened to and understood was a real turning point for me. It gave me hope. During our conversation, we used a care planning tool, which was a type of questionnaire that asked specific questions. My clinician explained that it would highlight what areas of my life might need the most support, and that it would help us work together to develop a care plan. They also explained how it would help to measure my progress, and that we would be able to see where any changes to my care plan may need to be made in future. Because of the way it was explained to me, it made sense, and I understood the benefit. We regularly looked at the information from our first meeting to see what progress we were making. It was really encouraging to see how far I'd come. The approach had meaning. Because of the way my clinician approached my care, I built a good relationship with them. I trusted them and felt safe, understood, and heard. I wanted to engage and to start to take the steps I needed to feel well again. My clinician encouraged me to make my own suggestions as to what we could include in my care plan. This made me feel empowered. I felt involved and that I had choices. Together, we developed a personalised approach to my care that built on my strengths and interests. We discussed different options and agreed what treatment and support would work best for me to help me achieve my goals. My plan not only covered my clinical needs, but we also incorporated things that meant something to me and that met my wider personal needs. I mentioned my interest in gardening and how I couldn't really do a lot due to living in a small apartment. My clinician spoke with someone in a local charity and found a gardening project not far from where I lived. I got a place on a 6-week program with them. This not only got me out into the fresh air, but also helped me to build my confidence, skills, and to meet new people. The aim of my care plan was to help me slowly take steps in a healthier direction without feeling overwhelmed. To do this, we set small, achievable goals, such as attending the gardening group. Each time I achieved a goal, we then added something else to challenge me a little bit more. When I achieved a goal, I felt a huge amount of satisfaction. My care plan evolved with me. If something wasn't working, or if something changed in my life, we adapted to it. Having a care plan that was flexible and personal to me, and having an equal voice in my care, gave me back some control over my life. It had meaning and changed the way I thought. I felt really empowered to work towards something that mattered to me and had a purpose. Over time, I gathered the skills and tools I needed to move forward with my life. I went from being isolated and feeling low to opening new avenues and possibilities. I even learnt to drive. This gave me independence and helped me to get a job, something I never would have thought possible. I have a new sense of identity and purpose, and it's opened my world further. I can now get out more and connect with new people. I'm so much happier, and I'm proof that a personalised approach to care can make such a difference to someone's life. It can really empower people and give people hope for a better future. I don't know where I would have been without it.